Hello and welcome to today's news broadcast. I am Marta Jones and I'm here with today's news. Today we're going to talk about gay marriage being legal in both England and Wales. We are also going to talk about the fire in Lærdal in Norway. But first we are heading over to Øygarden, where they have problems with the water from the sink.
In November 2013, the inhabitants in Øygarden got the message that the water from the sink was polluted and that it would be clean in about 2 months. The reason the water was polluted was because of a sharp increase in the so-called color number, or humus, that the treatment plant could not tolerate. Even though the color number has now gone down and they can drink the water, the treatment plant still requires treatment because the municipality has had problems with their water quite a few times now.
Hi, my name is David Tennant and I'm sitting here with Ingrid Brosonvik, an inhabitant from Øygarden. How was it to live with polluted water?
It was 3 rough months. I mean, we didn't know how long the water would be gone, and in Norway we kind of take our water for granted, so it was hard, definitely.
But you could still use the water for some things, right?
Yes, we could still boil the water for dinner, and we could still shower in it and wash our hands. But we could not swallow it, because then we could possibly get sick.
The water was polluted. Did you have to buy the drinking water for yourself since you couldn't drink the water from the sink?
In the beginning we had to buy the drinking water for ourselves, but we got water stations where we could go and get clean water. So yes and no.
Even though the water has been fixed, there are still some problems yet to fix, right?
Yes, we have had former problems with the water and we need a new treatment plant to prevent future problems.
Thank you, Ingrid, for the interview and sharing your thoughts in this difficult time. Back to you, Martha.
Thank you to David Tennant and Ingrid Vik for the insightful look in the Øygarden water problem. We are now heading over to Lærdal in Norway, where there recently have been a huge fire that burned down most of the village.
We're in the Arendal's family hotel room. Tell me, Anna, how did you notice the fire?
I was going up to my room to get to bed and I saw a huge orange light flashing through my window. And that was my neighbor's house on fire.
What did you think when you saw your neighbor's house on fire?
I was really scared, but my first thought was to get my dog and my parents in safety. Because I almost knew for sure that our house was going to burn too because of the wind. But I didn't know if my neighbor were asleep, so I was scared for them too.
And what did you do?
I ran downstairs to get my dog and my parents out of the house, and then we took our pictures and bunads with us, and we drove away to our neighbor's village.
What are the main consequences for you after the fire? What's your plan from now?
We are going to stay with my grandma. She lives in Flom, and we are going to stay there until our house is going to be repaired.
I wish you good luck with that. The main power line to Lærdalen is said to be broken. It will take months before it will get fully repaired. I'm Clara from Lærdalen. All help towards the victims of the Lærdal fire is appreciated.
Thank you to Clara Oswald. The debate about gay marriage continues to be a relevant topic in today's society. Many countries have already made it legal, but there are even more countries where it's not legal. In July 2013, it became legal in both England and Wales, after several demonstrations in both countries. Even though it's now legal, it will not be practiced until this summer in both of the countries. We are now heading over to our reporter in England, who are talking to two of the people in the demonstration. Over to you, Amy.
Hello, I'm here with Jonna Noble and Rose Tyler, a lesbian couple who played a huge role in getting same-sex marriage legal in England and Wales. What did you feel like when news about Queen Elizabeth allowing same-sex marriage came public?
Since we worked really hard to make this happen, it makes us happy that this is now legal. I think it's weird that something like this has to get approval because, you know, love is love and who you love shouldn't decide if you're allowed to get married or not.
What kind of things did you do to get this through the system and to make people see what you believed in?
We demonstrated a lot. We used banners, signs, we stood in front of the parliament for hours, and we protested against the government.
There were people who fought against us, who yelled at us, and people who did not want this to happen. And I think that it will always be people like that.
Did you ever feel like this was an endless battle?
We never stop fighting for what we wanted. We stand for what we believe in. That people can't get married without other people telling you that it is not right and it is not an act of love
Just because we're the same sex.
Is this something that will make a big difference for you two?
A huge difference, not only for us but for all gay people in England and Wales. It's not right that an act done out of love should be illegal.
but also for us as a couple. Because in June this year, we will be one of the first gay couples to get married in England.
So as you can see, there's been a huge difference in same-sex couples here in England and Wales. They're following in the footsteps of countries such as France and Norway. Back to you, Martha.
Thank you to our reporter in England, Amy Pond. The weather and all the latest sport news are coming up shortly. This was all we had for today. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the sports news. This is today's news. Henrik Kristoffersen is a 19-year-old Norwegian boy who won his first World Cup race in Schladming in Austria. He now became the youngest Norwegian alpinist of all time. We have a reporter in Schladming in Austria talking to Henrik right now.
How does it feel to be the youngest Norwegian alpinist of all time?
To win the World Cup race in Schladming with 50,000 spectators, it's just unbelievable.
I can only imagine. Are you happy about your performance?
It wasn't perfect, but I think it was good. In the beginning, it wasn't great, but I think I did pretty okay in the last overhang.
I think you were great. This was the final slalom before the Winter Olympics, and because of your victory in the World Cup race, you're one of the favorites for OL. How do you feel about this?
I haven't been thinking about the Winter Olympics that much because of the World Cup race. I think it's going to be a lot of pressure, but you know, I think it's going to be fine.
Yes. Thank you, and good luck in the Winter Olympics.
Thank you.
Norwegian prodigy Magnus Carlsen won the World Chess Champion in Chennai in India, beating the Indian title holder Mr. Anand. 22-year-old Carlsen secured a draw to win the World Chess Champion in 10 games, with 2 left to play. Carlsen won the match with a score of 6.5 to 3.5, which is the highest rating of all time.
How does it feel to win the World Chess Champion?
I mean, it's amazing, it's a dream come true.
How does it feel to win with the highest rating of all time?
I'm just really happy that I won, so let's write the history books later.
Thank you. So, my name is Linda with a Y. I'm here with Mr. Anand. How does it feel to give away the title of the World Chess Champion?
I knew Magnus was a good chess player, but I really thought I could beat him, so it feels a bit sad to give away the title for sure.
Game 5 was the first game you lost. Where did you do the wrong move?
I didn't lose the game in one move. I lost it over several, and it's exactly what I hoped not to do, but it was exactly what I did. So game 5 was one of those losses which hurt because you do it bit by bit. Not one blunder, but the game slips away from you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Anand. Back to you.
This was what we have for today's sports news. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day.
Good evening, I'm Veronica Mars, your meteorologist today. I will be covering your local weather in Bergen, Norway. Let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. Monday. It will be a very cloudy day. There will be a high of 51 degrees and a low of 49 degrees. We're expecting broken clouds. Tuesday, the day will start with a very high pressure of brisk wind coming from east to west. This will soften out in the evening. There will be a high of 47 degrees and a low of 41 degrees. Wednesday, it will be a very cold morning with sun rising from east. There will be almost no wind. Throughout the day, the temperatures will rise from about 48 degrees till about 60 degrees. This is very uncommon. But due to the tropical winds in East Asia, we'll be getting some unexpected heat waves. The day will start with strong wind from west, which will last throughout the evening. We're expecting the storm to be about 5 meters per hour. Friday, we're looking at a sunny day, with almost no wind from east to north. We're expecting almost no clouds, and there will be a wind of 0 meters per hour. The temperatures will vary from 50 to 60 degrees. You should all go out and enjoy this day. That's your weather forecast. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Mars. Good night.